Oh, hey there! My name's Andy from Two Thumbs, and with the upcoming release of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I thought it'd be fun to go over my top 5 Assassin's Creed characters. Let's do it! Coming in at number 5 is a fairly unusual choice in the name of Sean Hastings. Now, before you click off the video and label me a fool, just bear with me. Hold them horses! Let me explain why. Ultimately, I really enjoy Sean's sarcasm, and I believe every end of the world team needs someone with his personality, sense of humour, and great glasses in their team. He makes the whole team feel a little bit more real, and he always makes me chuckle. He may be an unusual choice, but Mr. Sean Hastings, welcome to the top 5, laddie. Number 4 goes to Maxwell Roth, who many will know as the main antagonist of Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which is quite a difficult title to say. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. He's a villain I often compare to the Joker, who is my favourite DC villain. Maxwell, like the Joker, is simply a madman who puts on an act that he's all over the place and doesn't do anything seemingly elaborate, but he clearly plans every small detail, and ultimately, that's what I love about villains. My favourite villains are the ones who appear a little wacky and out of control, because they're always the ones who are the most dangerous and they always have the best plans. Maxwell is honestly one of the best things about Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and I love his death most of all. Why did I do all this evil stuff? Well, why not? I'm telling you guys, unhinged villains are the best. Number 3 is most likely a lot of people's favourite. Breaking into the top 3 is none other than Edward Kenway. The delightful Welsh assassin revived mine and a lot of people's faith in Assassin's Creed lead characters after the shocking character of Connor, who happens to be Edward's grandson. Edward has just an infectious personality at the end of the day, and his story arc from swashbuckling selfish pirate to an almost selfless assassin is a real highlight. And ultimately, who doesn't love wielding two swords? Now, the top 2 characters are really difficult to separate. They both deserve to be in the top, but someone has to be second, and that person, is Ezio. I can hear the rage of all the Ezio fans out there. Now, make no mistake, I love Ezio. He's an absolute fan favourite, but his story arc and character has a massive advantage over the other assassins, as it's spread across 3 games. Granted, this is one of my favourite game trilogies of all times, but it's still a massive advantage. His wit and his charm has me slightly weak at the knees. His story arc is nothing short of amazing, as we see him grow from the lovable, youthful youth from Florence to having one of the most moving scenes in the franchise at the end of his story in Assassin's Creed Revelations. I love everything about Ezio. He would be in my top 5 gaming characters without a doubt. But he isn't number 1, and that's very simply because he had the advantage, the massive advantage, of being in more than one game. But who is my number 1? Before I tell you, here's some honourable mentions who just missed out on my top 5. Hastings Kenway might ultimately be remembered as a better character than he actually was, as he's the best thing in what probably is the worst Assassin's Creed game. But I like a bit of Hastings anyway. By heck, it's Bayek from Assassin's Creed Origins, the man of tradition in the developing world of ancient Egypt. He's a character who has a real dark side due to his son's death, but ultimately his good nature means he never turned bad. Most good characters, in fact the best good characters, have a dark side that would make them the greatest villains of all time if it was to get out. Rodrigo Borgia is probably the most unlucky member of the franchise not to be in the actual top 5. When you think of Assassin's Creed villains, this guy is never far away from the conversation. I mean, it's not every day you have to get rid of the Pope to save everyone. Now, alas, it's the moment you've been waiting for. Who is my number 1 Assassin's Creed character? I'd insert a drum roll if I knew how to do it. Wait, there it is. I hear it. My number one Assassin's Creed character is, all the way from Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Cassandra. I wish Cassandra was my wife. She's beautiful, intelligent, and an all-round badass. She has charm, she has fire, and she has my heart. Cassandra will probably be in most people's top 3 characters, but she is my number one choice. Not comfortably my number one choice, as Ezio is really pushing her. I just had so much fun playing her in Odyssey, and if any character deserves another 2 games, then Cassandra is that character. And that's it. That's my list of top 5 Assassin's Creed characters. Do you agree? I'd love to see your favourite Assassin's Creed characters in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you're new, hit a like, comment, and share it with a friend. It really helps us out. Thanks for listening, everyone. My name is Andy. This has been a Time Farms video. See you again soon. And remember, everything is permitted. Rats, I ruined the end.